Take what resonates and leave the rest to others.
At Tyler's Tarot, bitch.
Take what resonates and leave the rest to others.
At Tyler's Tarot, bitch. At Tyler's Tarot, bitch. At Tyler's Tarot, bitch. At Tyler's Tarot, bitch.
Take what resonates and leave the rest to others.
At Tyler's Tarot, bitch. At Tyler's Tarot, bitch.
Take what resonates and leave the rest to others.
If it doesn't resonate, take your ass.
Take what resonates and leave the rest to others. Take what resonates and leave the rest to others. Take what resonates and leave the rest to others. Take what resonates and leave the rest to others. Take what resonates and leave the rest to others.
If it doesn't resonate, take your ass.
Listen up, bitches, and elevate. Take whatever the fuck resonates. Tyler's Tarot in the house, what's up? Reading for that ass today. Pull up! Join the live, he might give you a shout. Start talking shit, you can find the fuck out. Listen up, bitches, and elevate. Take whatever the fuck resonates.
Now make sure y'all press that like button.
Listen up, bitches, and elevate. Take whatever the fuck resonates. Tyler's Tarot in the house, what's up? Reading for that ass today. Pull up! Join.
Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house, baby. How y'all doing? And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. How y'all doing? Let's go to Aries. Okay. All right. What is coming up for Aries from now until the very end of September in their love life? Okay, let the last card be the outcome. Okay, here we go. So what's coming up for Aries in love from now until the end of September? How y'all doing? Somebody loves you. I got true blue, baby, I love you. Hello. What's your main situation going on from now until then? The Hierophant in reverse. What's your challenge? You are on the verge of getting out of something, but what keeps you stuck to it? I think there's some memories that keep you stuck to somebody. Thanks for the 10, Marie. There was no commitment that was happening with this situation, right? Some of you could be breakup, divorce, doesn't have to be. I get more so I get more so it's like trying to get out of a situation where there was no commitment, trying to leave it alone, trying to leave it in the past. What's your main? Okay, why is it all happening? The Fool reverse. Some of your Aries or a Taurus is of significance. Doesn't have to be. You know what I get? You had a fire sign in your life, possibly, or this was you. This could be you. Some of you were pursuing someone and they were not taking a leap with you. What's that leap? You know what? You may not believe my side of this story. What I mean by my side is my interpretation of what was going on between you and this person. But let me give you a little bit of what was lying underneath. There was somebody that they considered it a risk to be with you, a risk to jump into it with you. I mean, this could be you towards somebody. Maybe you felt it was a risk to be with somebody. But I feel like for some of you, this is somebody that was pursuing you. It's all happening due to the Fool reverse. So somebody was not taking a leap with you. I don't know what the risk is or what they felt like was at stake. I don't know, but something about no risk being taken. What's going to happen between you two from now until I've been saying this for fucking months. There's a love offer coming in for the collective, the Aries. Okay, could have been a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Leo. Somebody wants to like say, I love you. They want to reveal their emotions. Your outcome is the Justice card. You know what? Somebody wants to make right with you. Somebody wants to make right with you. What the Fool reversed? Some of you are Libra. Okay. You were investing your time into somebody, right? But somebody wasn't taking the leap. Now, I don't know what the risk is. A lot of you, it'll be a different risk for every Aries. What this person felt like, I don't know why I even get for the person that wasn't taking this leap with you, may have regrets about it, being that they want to make things right with you about that situation. What is this person's intentions toward Aries? It's a Leo. Could have been somebody you dealt with around the summertime of some summer or springtime of whatever year. They're still not sure. They still don't know what they want. You have new love coming in too. Why is this King of Cups the best case scenario? They've been watching you. Mark my words, this is somebody that wants to, it's almost like, let me give you the story that I'm getting, Aries, because I can't get it out of my head, all right? It's almost like somebody wasn't taking any leaps with you. They were not jumping into this. It's like they were kind of almost wasting time. This could have been somebody that was coming on strong to you, and then they flipped out, freaked out, or like chickened out. And it's like now they're like stuck on you, watching you. And they want to tell you they love you or that they have emotions for you. And then the most likely outcome is Justice card. It's like somebody wants to right the wrongs. But what I get is them hesitating to do it. I even feel like for some of you, they're afraid that you won't be receptive or even go off on them or something like that. What the fuck this is saying? But this is their story. So there's somebody here that really wants to. Now, am I saying for sure they'll do this by the end of September? Probably not. But I feel like this is picking up on somebody's intent and what they want to do towards you. Watch out for people that want money from you or people trying to scam you as well from now until the end, like businesses or a person. But there's somebody that wants to offer some type of love to you. It's almost like there could be regrets with that person or wanting to work things out. Let's go to Taurus now. All right, Taurus, let's see what's coming up for you. What is coming up in love for Taurus from now until the end of September 2025? Give me the mini Celtic and let the last card be the outcome of that situation. What is coming up for Taurus from now until the end of September 2025? I almost said the end of 2025. For some of you, this could be a prediction for the rest of the year, but I'm going to see what it says, all right? What's your main situation? The Eight of Pentacles reversed. Your challenge is the Seven of Wands. You're tired of working on a situation with somebody, right? You may be putting less work into somebody or no work at all toward this situation. It could be somebody that was pushing you away. Would that make any sense? Is this a theme? Why is this all happening? The Death reverse could be a Scorpio. You have a hard time releasing something that you're tired of working on, like you're tired of working on this situation. Don't kind of me. What kind of shit is that? We don't do kinda here. It's either a story or it's not. I don't know about that kind of stuff. All right? That ain't even in my vocabulary. All right. Sorry, Sophia. Sorry. Sophia didn't know she's going to be a part of this show. All right. Sorry, Sophia. That triggers me. All right. Okay. All right. What I get is there's somebody here that, okay, you don't want to work on a situation anymore. And I feel like for some of you, your problem is letting it go. You can't let the shit go. But you don't want to put no effort toward it no more. And it could be somebody that either you pushed away or they pushed you away. Why is it all happening? Or sorry, not what happened in the past, what I meant to say. Two of Cups. What a strong connection. No wonder you can't let it go, Taurus. It felt like a soulmate to you, didn't it? Yes, it did. You'll be making good money from now until the end of September. Is there like advancements coming into your work field? Or if you're self-employed? Some of y'all get you getting jewelry in the future or things that decorate your hands or fingers. I even get like some of you having accessories, buying accessories, especially for you women's is. Maybe for you men too. Some of you at Apple Watch are redoing one. Or some like fancy gadgets. I don't know why I'm getting that with that card. That's really strange. Get something about you like bossing up, you having more money. Taurus, I got a channeling for you. I think in the future you're blonde, you're skinny, you're rich, and you're a little bit of a bitch. Not literally. Well, so I never thought about going blonde, but let me call up my hairstylist since No. I'm giving you a symbolization of what is to come. You'll smoke Marlboro Reds and drink champagne. You'll wear designer clothes and then forget the name when people ask what you're wearing. It's looking good. Your best case scenario is really great. Some of you weight loss for me to say that could be in your future too. You got more money coming. Fuck a love life. You got more money. But let's talk about this love thing. There's this soulmate connection you felt, and it's hard for you to release it. What is this person's future actions toward Taurus? Who gives a fuck, right? Are they going to open up about something? No. Bitch, I give up on this. They're giving the fuck up. They feel like you left them behind. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me about, well, I had to, or no, they left me. Stop talking to me. Don't talk to me. They feel left out. They feel left behind. Don't tell me the dynamics. Well, no, I know they left. No, don't tell me what they've done. I'm talking about how they feel. There's a part of them that feels like, I ain't going after you. You come after me. And even if you're one of them Tauruses, you're going, but like whatever excuse you have, that's how they feel. Let's say this is somebody, Taurus, that they were the culprit in the situation. Let's just be hypothetical. Not even hypothetical. Let's just say that that's the scenario, right? They're still acting very victim-like, or like, oh, they're thinking of the bad things you did, you said, whatever it is. And they're throwing their hands up, but they feel this loss without you. I had to get it out, sorry. Can't help themselves. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Bitch. They're a lost whore. If you dealt with somebody that was promiscuous, or like a man or a woman that was kind of like hoish, some of you, the hell? Some of you, like, for some of you, this person just lost in life. I don't know why I'm talking to you. Like, I don't know what's going on. What a horrible read. But you know what? You got bigger fish to fry, Taurus. Why do I feel like you have bigger fish to fry? And what I mean by that is bigger bank account, more financial abundance. Amanda, you're crazy. What is this person's true intentions toward Taurus? Okay, it's a repetitive theme. We have a bunch of fearful freak hoes. Let me explain. Collective, would you agree with this? Taurus, listen extra. This is your read. You listen extra. Have 2 ears listening instead of 1. All the rest of you just listen, all right? You have a lot of fearful people. A lot of y'all, collective and Taurus, you're interpreting this person as a horrible, nasty person, mean. What it is, let me tell you what it all stems from: fear of being vulnerable, fear of the unknown with being with you. How would it go? Would it work if I tried to take this leap with Taurus and the collective? Would it work? Fear has overtaken some of y'all's bitches out there. Fear to try it. Fear to leave their life behind, to have a life with you. There's fears there, and you're interpreting. I'm not saying they're not a horrible person. What I'm saying is, I think some of you are not seeing the true core issue. Are you listening to me? I think you're not. You got more money coming. What's your outcome with this person, at least until the end of September? Relationship. You know, this is repeating too much. Let me say something to you. You may have a relationship with this person. You may not think that's possible. But let me tell you another story I get for you. Not even another story. Let me tell you how this could take a turn for some crazy. Some of you, there's an energy of being, that you could be with this person. I think at some point they could tell you what they want with you. They could tell you they want a commitment, whatever the case may be. But I get a little bit of a side story that could happen to you too. You want to hear it? Fuck it. I don't care if you want to hear it or not. I'm going to talk about it. There's going to come a time where you're in a relationship. It could be sooner than you think. And I feel like for some of you, if it's not with them, whoever you end up with, it's going to drive this person crazy when they see you with somebody else. I even get there's going to be a connection you could be a part of. And give me my credit when this happens, because I feel like I'm channeling this more than anything, where they would interfere with your future connection. I would say there's a little bit of possessiveness they feel for you. Their true intent is the full reverse Ace of Cups upright. It's like they're afraid of how they feel for you. They're afraid of where things would go if they fully gave in. See, it's repeating themes today. We already got a repetitive theme. Fearful whores is the theme for today. But I can't, you have a lot more money coming your way, is what I get for you as well. But I do get there's this stupid bitch that pushed you away that basically is repeating that wants something with you, and they're afraid of what it entails to be with you. I don't know what they're afraid of. It'll vary from Taurus to Taurus. I'll just say Aries too, because Aries had the same story. Aries to Aries, hell, Gemini to Gemini, Cancer to Cancer, Leo to Leo, Virgo to Virgo, Libra to Libra, Scorpio to Scorpio, the Sagittarius to Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, all them hoes. But what I'll tell you is you got way more money coming to your ass, bitch. I had to get that out. Just go along with it. I don't give a shit. See what I'm saying? Let's go to Gemini. Thanks for the 20, Amy Ratcliffe. Thank you so much. Let's go to Gemini. We can get some nice rocks for your little pond. That's a good idea, Mama. She just texted me. Yeah, I have a pond now. My mansion has a pond, and I'm gonna buy koi fish to put in the pond. I'm fancy now. Go along with it. I got an elevator now. Anyways, a 3-floor elevator. We ain't gonna cry again, ho. We ain't doing that shit. Man, that, son. I'm too afraid to claim the mansion yet because you never know what's gonna happen. I close in 9 days. Ooh. Did y'all see me being a crybaby yesterday? I think that if everything goes right, I ain't gonna be able to accept that that's my house when I finally have the first night in the house. So, but I'm getting koi fish for my pond. All right. Okay. When I did the walkthrough, there was no fish in it. I'm like, you know what? I'm putting koi fish in there. Like a couple koi fish. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go to Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini from now until the end of September? On a Monday, I farted, and on Tuesday, I sharted, and by Wednesday, I fucked you up. On Saturday, you paged me, and that enraged me, and by Sunday, we broke up. That is not the real song, but you got new love coming in. That's my symbol of new love. New love's on the horizon, Gemini. New love is on the horizon. New love is on the horizon. All right. What's coming up for Gemini from now until the end of September? Gemini from now until the end of September. Well, get the fuck out the house. Why are you talking to me for? Don't sit there and say, you've been predicting this, but it's not happening. Get your big ass up. I'm big too, so I can say it. We both shaped like Cybertrucks. Get out and see what you can find. All right? Do you want me to go around dating for you? You want me to come meet you? I'll knock on your door and you come to the door and then we'll get dressed together too. You want me to go ride around town with you too? You want to go get a drink together? Go by the local bar, get numbers? What do we do? I'm just telling you the messages. You want me to do the groundwork for you too? All right. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini now. What's going on for Gemini from now until the end of September 2025? Here we go. Your main situation is the Death card. So some of you are experiencing an ending. Some of you there's an ending coming. Or you've already experienced one. What's your challenge? Queen of Wands reverse. It could be a person. Some mean, nasty little bitch you dealt with. Some of you that dealt with a man, like a real bitchy man. Or if a woman, a bitchy woman. Or this nasty, I don't know. Some of they treated you a certain way or talked to you a certain way, or there's certain things they did that made you feel disrespected. I'm probably not connecting to your read, to be honest with you. Why is it all happening? And you're speaking to them very little or not at all. Page of Wands reverse is why it's all happening. Did you have a fallout with someone where you're not speaking, or there's not going to be a speaking? What happened in the past? Eight of Cups. You walked away from something. Or you are. Scorpio, fire sign. You're backing away from somebody. Devil reverse. Could be a Capricorn. You're backing away. You know what pisses you off? The time you wasted and the way that they acted or treated you. Some of the way they spoke or the lack of speaking fucked you up or made you mad. Some of the way you felt ignored. Is this a clearing of the air? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Yes, you will clear the air with them. Yes. You're on a break, or you will go on a break, or you already are. What was this person's actions toward you in the past? Lovers. 2 cards came out with it. They were being a little bitch. Male or female. You know why they were acting like that toward you? The whole acting dismissive and mean almost. They do that with people they feel things for, so they tried to push you away. That's why I know you're going to be sitting there heckling me in your brain or in your head. No, I can't. That is what happened. That is. Well, nobody's arguing about it. No, I know you're in your head going, no, I think I know. No. That is what happened. King of Wands reversed, Lovers upright, Temperance upright. Person could have a Sagittarius placement or an Aries, Sag, Leo placement. They're a real twat. You know what? They were like doing that. It's like they sabotage you. They're sabotaging you. They're crazy as a shithouse rat. They're crazier than a barnyard rat, a junkyard rat. You know what? They also could have some type of mental problem or bipolarism or some type of, I think it's more channel than I would say tarot. The elevator don't go to the top floor. By the way, I got an elevator now. But anyways, elevator don't go all the way to the top floor. I had to do a humble brag, go along with it. What is this person's future action? They're going to try to clear the air with you. I'll tell you that much. But let's see what else they got coming up. Trying to reunite with you. They could even try to take you out on a date in the future or try to be around you. I don't care how far or close they are. That bitch wants a second chance. But what a nasty, vile creature they are, or how they acted in the past. What a nasty, vile creature. And usually you're the one that's the nasty, vile creature, typically. I've dealt with many of you, I know. But that's beside the point. Oh, Tyler, oh, shut up. Stop being important. What a nasty, vile creature. And it makes me wonder, is it even worth another chance? But you'll have a chance to have another chance. That's too many ways. I said chance way too many times. You'll have some of your, look, I'm looking at this bottle, and I looked at the bottle right when I said you'll have another chance. It could be around Christmas or like around the winter season. Look at the tree that's covered by snow. You'll clear the air with them. What is this person's intention around the time that there's a clearing of the air? Trying to heal things. Trying to get over it with you. They also think that you're still harboring resentment or hurt over them, which may or may not be true. But that's their assumption at the least. Their problem also is they don't know what they want. So in turn, it just confuses you. They need to grow the fuck up. Did you ever feel like they need to grow the fuck up? don't think I connected to yours today, Gemini, but if I did, there's your story. Let's go to Cancer now. All right. Let's go to Cancer now. Cancer, how bad do you want me? Not me. What I get from that, because I get random songs sometimes when I'm channeling, I think if you felt tested by this person, they were testing you to see how bad you really wanted them. So whatever they were doing, how they were acting, it was an attempt to test to see how loyal you were or how interested you were. It could be like the new person's doing or a person you dealt with. Let's see, Cancer. What's coming up for Cancer from now until the end of September? That's a small shuffle, but there's going to be communication if you've been waiting for it, by the way. Judgment. You're going to have a hard time accepting their apology, Cancer. I'm going to let you know. They're going to apologize, and your challenge is going to be accepting it. Yeah, why it's all happening, Justice. Coming towards you, Page of Cups. You're going to have a hard motherfucking time. You're a hardcore bitch that really don't like to forgive hoes, do you? No! So it's a Pisces, Libra, could be any sign. You have a hard time. What happened in the past? Seven of Swords reverse. Did you catch somebody being a sneak, or was it just more so somebody was a sneak and it's known to you, and it's almost like you have this feeling of, I don't know if I can really take them back or take them back in. I don't know if I can forgive that. You're going to have a hard time forgiving this bitch when a second chance happens. Judgment. Justice, why it's all happening. Somebody wants to balance things. It's going to be something that you're going to have a hard time. You know who they are. Don't ask me a question about how will I know. If you have to ask, how will I know which one? What does that say about your pussy and how much stuff has been in it? Or your dick? Have you been checked? Bitch, if you took an STD test, you'd probably light that bitch up like the 4th of July. Everything would pop up. That's a question for you, not for me. You know who they are. Don't ask me which one. It's probably the first one you thought of. What hit you? What hit you? What energy hit you when I said you're gonna have a hard time taking their apology? You pretty much know who it is. Sorry if I'm acting arrogant and crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. Let's go along with it. You have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time. I'm doing $100 questions on my OnlyFans in the next couple of days. So make sure you join. That way you can get a personal read. It's like mini reads basically for one area of your life. One person, one question. $100. Okay, you ain't paying for a read. You're paying for my energy. My energy ain't cheap. Every time, that's why I don't do them that often. They wear me the fuck out. So don't talk to me about money. My thing is, that's my price, and you're not paying for a read. You're paying for my energy. All right? And my energy ain't cheap. Because I had a bunch of people on that last one saying, how you charge so much? Don't pay for it. So I got groceries to pay for. I don't want your grocery money. What's all of my damn rent's due on it? I don't want your rent money. Is Tom, Dick, or Harry worth you being homeless because you needed a $100 question? No. All right. I don't know why I'm snapping today. Go along with it. Yeah, you're going to have a hard time. How would they know who this is? I'll ask still anyways. All right. An Aries, Taurus you dealt with, some arrogant bastard you dealt with, or whore, bitch. I'm not connected to these reads today. I'm going to let you know. If you, okay, bye. I'm not going to say nothing else to you. All right. Did they drink? Is it a drinker you dealt with? Or if not a drinker, what does that mean? Could be like somebody you dealt with in the hot, you dealt with them around the hot months. They could have been born in the hot months. I'm not really sure. They come up as a Leo, Aries, Taurus, or a fiery earth sign, or an earth with a fiery thing. I don't know why I get that. Some overbearing, everything had to be their way or the highway. You know who they are. Their behavior is going to make it hard for you. The behavior you know that they have is going to make it hard for you to accept any apology they try to do. And I would give a high likelihood that this person is going to try to apologize to you. And you have a hard time accepting it. You're going to have a hard time accepting it. What does this person want from Cancer? What do they want from Cancer? Why is that? Were they two-timing on you? Just a question. Are they a hoe or were they two-timing? They know they was wrong for that. They know they was wrong for lying, being deceiving, being a bastard or a bitch. Say something, because I feel like you should be saying something about somebody like that. I don't know why I'm turned up today. Just go along with it. I think it's the coffee. Because based off this energy in the past, Seven of Swords reverse, you know some deception about them. Now, some of you cross watchers are watching going, this is my story, but from another perspective, we'll take it. You're not watching this for no reason. If it hits you, if the shoe fits, then wear the motherfucker. All right? They know what they was doing was deceitful and nasty. And they're going to try to have another chance with you. Who's arrogant? What is Cancer's advice for this? You know what I want you to do, Cancer? I want you to be a bitch or a bastard. And here's how I want you to do it. I think you should meet them, or I think you should give them a taste of how they treated you. I wouldn't deal with them still. I'm going to be real with you. I want you to have a little bit of revenge. When you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite, right? Make them feel rejected like they made you feel that way. Damn, Ty, why would you give people advice like that? I just feel like I should tell you that. I don't think much would last with them overall. I say give them a taste of what they did to you. But I'm a twat, so I'm trashy. I like to get folks back. There's been bitches that I got back 6-7 years after the fact. I don't ever forget. So I'm saying, but that's just me. You don't have to take that advice, but I do feel like this person's going to try to work things out with you or try to apologize at some point. Well, thank you, Abigail. But my question for you is, you will have a chance to have another chance and be apologized to. Will you accept that apology? All right, let's go to Leo. Well, thank you. Let's go to Leo now. Stop drinking, bitch. I had a little bit too much, or somebody you deal with drank too much. Let's go to Leo. right, Leo, what's coming up for you from now until the end of September in love? What's coming up for Leo from now until the end of September in love? Now until the end of September 2025. All right. Somebody wasn't making a choice. 7 of Wands. It's coming toward you. Bye, Leo. Don't talk to me. See what I'm saying? Bye. Stop talking to me. You are crazy. Don't nobody want you because of how you act. Single. Okay, I'm talking to the singles. You are really a bitch. You are so dismissive. You're too closed off. And you're going to have decent options come your way, but you're going to push them away. Well, what's the point? Nobody wants to deal with that. Don't nobody want to deal with that. There's going to be this person that I don't know if they're in your life or coming into your life that you will push away. You know what I find strange, Leo, is that y'all come to me about love, but when something would come up, you would just screw it up. So what do we do? What do we say? Some of you, I get an Aries in your future or a Sag Leo. I also get Scorpio. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Oh, let me change the banner. Sorry. You got love coming in, but you're going to push it away, though. So let's go ahead and I'll tell you the story and you can figure out what you want to do. All right? I keep getting love cards for you, Knight of Cups. Some of you, what I get is, now, I do have a second story and I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, let me tell you the second story I'm getting. But I feel like I should have addressed you. I feel like I wanted to address you singles. So let me address the ones that may be dealing with a current situation. You ready? Some of you tried to offer your emotions or you tried to be, thank you, Wild Wolf, for that. Thank you. Some of you tried to offer some person some type of emotions, right? It's like you can feel there's something there between you two, but it's like, it's almost like they're pushing you away or they have. You're ready now for them, but I feel like they're pushing you away. Why are you Titiana, nobody's talking to you. I didn't address you. This is a and B conversations that you need to see your way out of. Leo, would I be right if I told you that there is somebody here in your energy? I don't know if they're around you right now or not. I'll just say they're in your energy, right? And I feel like your challenge is this person. Let's see, why is this person the challenge? They're in your challenge position. That's what I'm saying now. Ace of Wands. It's somebody that you fucked or you've been close to fucking. You know what I say? It could be a triangle. Some of you, there may be this person you want that is not settling down, or they're very, you catching my drift? Why do I feel like for some of you, you felt like something was there between you two, like you felt like at any moment you two were going to be a thing, but it's like they're kind of pushing you away. I don't know why I'm getting a specific story. And some of you are going to get to a point where you want to avoid the person because of their behavior, or some of you want to avoid the situation overall. Some of you are going to feel like you're being teased or like led astray or led on. Or you did feel that way. I ain't connecting to nobody's read today. Who gives a damn, right? Thank you, Jim Max, the kid. Thank you. What is this person's future actions toward Leo? Trying to let it go. Or their actions towards you in the past. Being secretive. Could have been long distance between you two. Don't have to be. But I feel like they were definitely not trying to push the situation forward. They were very almost wasting time. And the person's still in your energy. They're still in it. Thanks, Monica. Thank you for the 5. And they're trying to let you go. The key word is trying. Trying is the key word. What is their true intentions? To work on this. To come around to you. 5 of Pentacles reversed. To be in your life. What's the challenge? It could be a triangle thing or somebody's involved. Because that 3 of Pentacles is smack dab in the middle of the read. You know, one big obstacle I get is nobody wants to apologize. Nobody wants to be vulnerable or be accountable. Who is that? You know, one big blockage, does somebody want to be around you? Yeah. Do they want to work on this? Yes. But one big blockage they have is they don't want to be accountable. Accountability is not what they want to take part in. Oh, let me thank my super chatters. Thanks, T, for that. Thank you. If you hear like a weird noise, it's the chair. It's like really raggedy. Somebody doesn't want to be the one accountable. It's almost like they're willing to miss out on this because they don't want to be accountable. They're willing to risk that, if that makes any sense. If for you single people out there, if you want love, act like it. I think some of you are unaware that you push people away with your attitude or your ways of, some of you don't even realize, I think that you do realize it. I ain't gonna sit here and give you a scapegoat. You realize it. The first message I got for you is if you want love, act like it. Nobody wants a bitch for a lover. An attitude. Nobody wants to deal with that. Leo, keep in mind you attract more bees with honey. Don't talk to me. You attract more bees with honey. No, Tyler, that can't be me because I'm a Christian woman or man. I walk on water. Ask my neighbors. They saw me walk on the top of my pool once in the backyard. You don't understand. There was one time there was like a village of people and they had no food. And I went down there and I turned one fish into many fish. I even took a piece of bread and turned it into a whole bunch of loaves of bread. Tyler, that is not me. I'm a Christian woman or man. I bleed holy water, Tyler. Well, guess what? The fuck you don't. You're not perfect. Because I wouldn't have felt the need to call you out if that wasn't something you were doing. Keep in mind, single Leos, that even if you don't want to listen to this, you attract more bees with honey. All right? Let's go to Virgo. Who in here felt like that made sense with them? Some of you getting new medication soon or a new prescription or refilling one or something about your prescription. Who gives a fuck? I don't. Let's go to Virgo now. Where are you from? Oh, you're talking about somebody else. That's talking about me. All right. Let's go to Virgo now. Virgo, I think you're the opposite of Leo right now because in your case, what I just got in my head literally is a watched pot never boils. Virgo, especially for you single ones, a watched pot never boils. By you obsessing over when love will happen, when you'll meet Mrs. or Mr. Right, it won't happen any faster. It won't. Your lover comes into your life in a very natural way where you're not really forcing things to happen. In fact, you'll know that a relationship's headed your way when you're in a more independent energy where you don't even care about love. You'll stop watching the pot. Like a watch pot never boils, Virgo, and love what I get. All right? Let's go to Virgo now. Let's come up for Virgo from now until the end of September 2025. Some of you may get calls or texts from a particular person. Where I get, see, go to Virgo. I get calls or texts from them. Virgo, what's coming up for you from now until the end of September? The Sun reversed. Your challenge is the Death reversed. You're having a really hard time being happy again after the ending of something. You're having a hard time. You'll try to be happy, right? And then you'll go, fuck that. Oh, God. That still didn't work out. Oh, my God. And it just like it haunts you. It haunts you. You're a haunted whore. Then you got this new love coming in, right? You got new things coming. Virgo, it's going to be hard for you to accept new because you're like, is there somebody? Because your challenge is the Death reverse. That's the card of I don't want something to end. I don't want it to be over. Stop talking, please. Somebody's talking. I just thought it was a tick. Go. You're a haunted whore. But see, your best case scenario is new love. Look, Ace of Cups. I love this gothic ass deck. It was gifted to me at my last all-nighter. I love it. What's your outcome? Strength reverse. Could be now, some of you are dealing with a Leo, an Aries, a Gemini, or a Scorpio. They don't have to be those signs, but that's what came out. Let's see. And for some of you, with that end up, I don't like that pass. Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles reverse. You were trying to commit to someone that wasn't cooperating with you. I'm hoping it wasn't a triangle thing. I'm hoping it wasn't nobody else involved. Let's just hope that that's not that same. But you have this new stuff coming. Like you have a lot of new beginnings coming, and I think it has to do with your love life. That may be why, you know what? A watch pot never boils, and I feel like for some of you are headed toward new love. Thank you for that 20, I Heart Caroline. Thank you so much. You have a hard time letting... Why do I feel like you have a hard time being happier again because of something that ended? Like it still kind of haunts you. You're the Death reversed. Why is the Death reversed? Your challenge. Why? Then you can't stop watching them. Don't act like you don't. And the tarot counts as stalking. What are you talking to me for? You know what bothers? You know what you're doing? If you'd stop watching them and shit and getting tarot reads, you'd heal faster. Stop being a low-budget Nancy Drew. Stop being a low-budget mystery gang. Don't know about you ain't important. Trying to be a low-budget Murder, She Wrote, Angela Lansbury type of shit. Stop stalking them. Stop looking at their pages. Stop looking them up. Stop. If I have to say tarot reads, even though no, watch Tyler's Tarot always. Don't ever stop watching me. But stop watching other tarot readers about this person. Don't watch them no more. I'm your only source of tarot. I can't tell you to stop watching tarot because, well, I need the money. It takes all I make to keep up my appearance. You'd be amazed at the price of industrial bras these days and just how much money it can really take to make a person look so cheap. That's Dolly Parton saying, just go along with it. It costs a lot of money to be Tyler's Tarot, so keep watching, all right? The mansion's not going to pay for itself. All right. But stop looking at them. Stop. If you truly want to get over it, Virgo, stop. Whatever you're doing to watch them or to get information, stop doing it. You're just hurting yourself by staying tapped into them. Who in here understands what I'm saying today? Who in here really gets this? Thanks for the 2 KM. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Susan understands it. Okay. 1 second. Why is this not working? Thanks for the 20, Milan. Thank you so much. Thank you. What is this person's future actions toward Virgo, if any? They're going to try to do something. Why the Chariot? Could be a Cancer. They're going to try to... I don't like that this keeps coming out like this. It's annoying the shit out of me, folks. It's annoying me. They're going to try to reconnect with you. It keeps telling me the same story. Don't relapse when the time comes of them trying to move this forward, whatever that may mean to you, all right? I feel like new is your best path. New. You need to let new things in. Stop revisiting the past. You son of a bitch. That's a tick. Just go along with it. Stop revisiting the past. And you know what? Don't say, no. Guess what? Stalking counts as revisiting the past. Stop looking at them. Stop doing that. Some of they watch you. You know what I'm going to say? I'm just going to say it. I don't like to get spiritual with my reads. I'm not a spiritual person, but I'll say it. I'll get spiritual hoogie bougie for a second. I think it's a spiritual connection. That's why it's hard to break. You two bitches have a contract, like a soul type of contract type of thing. I know that sounds too hoogie bougie spiritualist, but that's what it comes through to me as. You got new love coming in. Let's focus on new. And stop the watching and spying, all right? Who gives a fuck? Let's go to Libra now. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go to Libra now. Thank you so much. Thanks for the feedback. Libra. So what's going on for Libra from now until the end of September 2025? I almost said the end of 2025. So some of you, this is the rest of the year. This could be a prediction for the rest of the year. What's going on for Libra from now until the end of September 2025? Okay. 5 of Wands reversed. Your challenge is, you don't love them anymore. What's going to happen is, I feel like you had a lot of drama with somebody, right? You're going to find that when they try to attempt to maybe clear the air, which I don't know why that keeps coming out, it's repeating today, you're not going to have the same feelings for them when they try to do something towards you. I think your feelings will lessen for them. You may not really feel like that now, but when they do attempt to clear things up, whatever the case may be, I don't think the emotions, you're going to have you know what? I feel like there's going to be a point where you go, I don't have those feelings no more. I don't know if you tell them this or not when the time comes, but I get you going, I don't know if I feel like that for them anymore. And believe it or not, there's going to come a time when you don't feel that for them anymore. There's going to be messages between you two, lots of messages. They could try to apologize, or if it's not an apology, what I get is them trying to clear things up through messages with you. I get messages or texts, calls, whatever you want to call it. But you may find around the time that when there's some type of clearing of the air, you're not as interested or you're not emotionally as tapped in as you were before for them. What happened in the past? Page of Swords. Okay. So for some of you, there was a abrupt stop of communication, but there's been a lot of watching. There may have been a lot of stalking going on or watching. See, repeating. Best case scenario, King of Cups. And guess what? They're going to try to offer love to you. You're not going to feel that same way about them around the, ooh wee. Water sign, fire. I don't love you anymore, Libra. Oh, sorry. I don't love you like that. You may not understand this now, but there is a timeline not even a timeline. There is a future version of yourself that's not as emotionally into someone as you had been prior. I want to say this, and it sounds crazy now, but I am known for how I can predict stuff. They may try to like lay it on you as far as like emotions or like, but I feel like you're falling out of love with them, or you fell out of love. I don't feel like you're that strongly tapped in as you had been. Is this the person doing this? This is like something else. Okay, now, is this new love? Upright, yes, reverse, no for like from now until it is. Now, let me tell you what your next thing is going to happen. I get you like having a fuck friend. You're going to have a bitch that you screwing. I think your next connection that comes in past this like previous thing is one where it's like sexual, but there's no connection with it. Like there's no relationship with it. So look, watch out for a fire or water sign that's new that comes into your life. That it's going to be sexual, but there will be a connection there, but there's not going to be commitment with it. So don't get fooled by a new person that you think there could be something with that you get sexually involved with. That's all it will be. All right. That's all it will be. What is this person's intentions toward Libra? This person, they feel left out. They're holding back. One thing they tend to do, I don't know if you know about this or not, they tend to think, they try to force themselves to not be into you anymore. They actually try to make themselves think. They're like, oh yeah, I'm over this. See, fam, I'm over it. Sister, I'm over it. Look, I wonder if they post anything new. Oh yeah, I'm over it. Like I'm over it. Everybody, I'm over it. Over it. Over it. Over it. But at the same time, they still feeling tapped in. What they don't realize is while they're trying to fake it like they're over it, you are actually getting over it. Sucks for them, right? Okay, let's go to Scorpio. Nobody made sense with that read, I know, but that's what I got. Let's go to Scorpio. Okay, thanks for the 5 butterfly. Thank you so much. Okay, Scorpio. What's coming up for Scorpio from now until the end of September? You are funny. What's coming up for Scorpio from now until the end of September? What's coming up for Scorpio from now until the end of September of 2025? Good night. All right, temperance. Some of you are healing. Temperance can be like this. Oh, we'll see what temperance means. I know what it means. Let me see what the cards around it are. You took a step back from someone. You're just like, okay, you know what? I'm not giving to this no more. If you don't want to give to it, fine. I'm not going to give to it. The moon. You're even holding back from this person. Oh, we got a repetitive story. You're cutting this bitch out. Queen of Swords reversed. Some of you are cutting somebody out that was a big leech on your energy. Hopefully not financially, but some of you are leeched on your energy. In fact, you don't even have that much feelings for them anymore, do you? You had a false start with them, didn't you? Like where it started fast and ended fast. Some of you barely even got off the ground. Is this you? Upright, reverse is them. I really don't feel like you're fully over it, though. I think you're trying to tell yourself that you are. I think you have random moments where you feel over it, but you're really not. I think you're doing the work, though. You're doing the actions of cutting it out. Some of you are trying to not engage with them in any way. It's still there. It feels like, to me, you're fooling yourself to think you're over it, but it's not really. The reason I say that, because your outcome is the Eight of Cups reversed, which is also it's a card about being stuck on something or stuck emotionally. What you're trying to do is you're trying to detach your emotions from the situation, but that's hard for you to do. Some of you, I'm going to say this, and this is a big repetitive storyline I'm getting for the September's and August reads. They could come back and get you reattached to them again. You know what? You may have gotten over something to a degree, but isn't that how it goes? When you get over something, it returns, and you're no exception. That's going to happen to you. How would they know who this is? Some of you find yourself mad at them, aren't you? You're mad. You're mad, ain't you? How would you know who they are? King of Wands reversed. They could be a fire sign. If not, somebody that was a big player, like a used car salesman type, like the type that's all fucking hot air. They don't actually do anything. A player type, male or female. Why the King of Wands reversed? Somebody, they're a drinker. I don't know why I keep getting this drinking message. Oh, they were a two-timer. You know they like men and women, right? They're fluid. They're fluid. I just got it immediately. They got my symbol. I don't think all they fooled around with is what you think they fooled around with. It's more to the story. No. Oh, sorry. There's fluidity there. I wouldn't have got that if it wasn't something that I wouldn't have got it. You don't have to take the story. That's what I'm getting, though. All right. What is this person's future actions toward Scorpio? They're the one on the defense right now. They plan to drop this and be defensive toward it. What? You know what they've thought in their head? They have this thought. I'm going to tell you exactly as I get it. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to feel like it resonates with you. I'm going to tell you what I got. They have this thought in their head. They're like, if this Scorpio comes toward me, I'm rejecting that bitch. Swear to God. They have a plan. They have it planned out. If that bitch comes toward me, I'm going to act closed off to it. I ain't even going to be receptive. They're playing the victim a little bit. If that chair don't stop making noises, drive me crazy. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay, let's get you out the way. You making too much fucking noise. All right. I'm going to sit on this little footstool. Okay, here we go. All right. I think you're both bitter toward each other, Scorpio. I'm going to be real with you. I think you're both bitter toward each other. I think also somebody may have some fluidity to their sexuality. I wouldn't get that for no reason. All right? Oh, no, Rachel, no. And they're really defensive right now. I think it's somebody that you're very bitter toward. And I'm going to say it, even though you may feel like they're the culprit or whatnot, they're playing victim too. They're they have bitter thoughts about you like you have bitter thoughts about them. You're both kind of mirroring, to be honest. Not much may happen between you two because you're both mirroring the same feelings. So if they're feeling bitter and closed off, you're feeling the same way. It's not much going to happen. I hit 2000. Celebrate good times. Come on. All right. So let's go to Sagittarius. Sorry, Scorpio, for that trashy read, but that's basically what I got, and you don't have to agree with it. All right? Let's go to Sagittarius. All right. Let's come up for Sagittarius. All right, for Sagittarius. What is coming up for Sagittarius from now until the end of September in love? Watch out for somebody with an F name or a J name or G. All right. Thank you. You think I'm your number one reader? Well, thank you. Hangman reverse is your main story or main. Okay, let's see, why is it all happening? Ten of Pentacles. You know what, Sagittarius? Is this a new connection coming in? Actually, let me pull the outcome 1 second. Okay, is this new upright reverse? It's something prior that they're new. You know a relationship's coming your way. You can some of you can feel it within your own intuition that something's coming your way, like a relationship. Some of you are finally getting past your past. I get more money coming your way too. There's these like men or women, could be men or women, that's in your energy. You're trying to like look for new things, but there's like these residual things in your energy. Some of you, a new car could be in your future, or a car fixing one, or something about a new car or a car. This is the most random thing I just got in my head. Some of you need to like declutter your home or wash those things that need to be washed. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Or declutter. Who gives a fuck? Why is the Hangman reverse here for? There's this person that you feel doesn't want to change for you, or they're not changing. First of all, you got new love coming. That's the first thing that it told me. So look out for some of you. There's a relationship that could be possible for you that comes in, like a new relationship. So I'm gonna put that out there. What I get is there could be this person that you think about that won't change. And you have you know what I keep getting today? You know, another repetitive theme I'm getting is bitter people. Bitter people. I think, I'm just going to tell you this story because you know why? I'm kind of afraid to tell you this story because I feel like it's going to keep repeating and people are going to think I'm a fraud. All he does is repeat the same story, but it's really repetitive today. And sometimes I get really self-conscious about how repetitive these reads can be. So I'm going to say it. There's this particular person that you could see yourself with. At the end of, when you boil it all down, you could see yourself with them. But one thing that bothers you is how they fail to change. But I also feel like for some of you, you feel like they fail to see things from your perspective. Like I feel like this person is not a person that's accountable. You may have felt mistreated or deceived. Some of you lied to. You may feel a certain way about them, right? Because they get this bitter energy that you feel. But what's so funny is I feel like you could see yourself with them. But you know that this person doesn't have it within them to be accountable, to be somebody that can see from your perspective, to see how things were. I don't know why I'm getting a specific ass story. It's very specific. Thanks for the 2 Mystic Moon Tarot. Thank you. There could be long distance between you two. Maybe it's just saying you're trying to distance yourself from it. What is this person's feelings of Sagittarius? I feel like you got something new coming your way. I'm going to be real with you. A new person that could be committed. You know, they sit and stress over you. I think they've had sleepless nights over you. Sleepless nights over making a decision about you. Sleepless nights over being real with you. At night they think of you. They want to be your lady or man, baby. At night they think of you. I don't know why the night they think of you. Maybe they work certain hours, or they kind of just are at night. Is this when they're in bed? They think of you. It's literally saying that their feelings that they think about you at night. What was their actions towards you prior? Hurting you. And down the line, they'll realize that hurting you hurt them in the long haul. The clown will come back to bite in the form of having dreams about it, being plagued with thoughts about what they did or how they acted. I'm telling you, their actions in the past was 3 of Swords towards you, Were they two-timing, or were they just doing things that kind of hurt you? I literally got hurting you will hurt them in the long haul due to what the wave of emotions that's going to hit them for making the wrong choice or doing the wrong things. It will hit them. But you know what I'm going to say to you, Sagittarius? Who in here feels like I'm, first of all, channeling their channeling their energy? Tell me right now. I need to see some. Thank you so much, G, for the 50. Thank you so much. Tyler, please don't forget. I ain't forgot your question. We're going to do the questions in the next couple of days. I ain't forgot about you. You're on the list. You good. Thank you for the, I ain't forgot. I got you on the list. Like you and 3 other people. I just got to wait till I can do that. Got to wait till I actually do the live stream, and then I'll answer your question. Okay. What I feel for you, Sagittarius, is you will find new love. And some of you, this person made you lose hope in finding the one, or hope in finding something big and something that you can take home to somebody that you can take home to your family or introduce to your family, or that you'd end up living with and being with. You will have that, but it's not them, or it shouldn't be them. This is not the one. This could be somebody that you have really nasty energy toward. You know what? You don't have to do anything toward them. You know what? Let karma take control. They'll be haunted by you. And that's got for some of you for years to come. I don't care who they end up with. I don't care who they deal with. It's made you some bitter whore, hasn't it? You know, I keep getting repetitive cards today. It's like about bitter people. Folks, don't let this shit eat you alive. Don't let it eat you alive. It's eating them alive, though. 9 of Swords is their feelings for you. They stress about this all day and twice on Sundays. Now, I don't know what the fuck they stress about, but I know it's about you. Because I said, how do they feel about you? They literally are sitting here stressing. Who gives a shit, right? What's the outcome for these two, at least by the end of September? It keeps coming out. It's driving me crazy. I'm about to start getting, I'm about this rage over this. It wouldn't shock me at some point they tell you how they feel, or like a big love offer, but look, it wouldn't shock me, all right? But it keeps repeating. There's no point in me doing all signs when it's repeating. Anybody that watches me knows that all sign has a theme. Sometimes the theme is, blaming. Sometimes the theme is, I want to offer you love. Sometimes it's, they don't want you, they hate you and you're a bitch. It's a different theme for every all signs. All right. Let's go to Capricorn now. Thank you again, G, for that. Thank you. And thanks to Wild Wolf for that, too. G and Wolf are the ones showing right now. I know other people sent some, but that's all it's showing. I wish it was like OnlyFans where it gives a list of the ones that sent stuff in. That way I can thank y'all again. But okay, let's go to Capricorn. The sign of the money-obsessed person. The sign of the freaky librarian, the freaky nerd. By day, they're reading. By day, they're researching. By day, they're doing nerdy things. And by night, they're a whole nother sexual monster. Let's go. Let's go to Capricorn. And the sign of the I want money, and money's the only thing that's important to me. All right. All right. Let's go to Capricorn. All right. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, what's coming up for you? Well, I want to stop right there, but I'm going to. Your main situation is 10 of Pentacles. Way more money coming your way. Ooh, money. Some of you are building toward a lot of financial abundance. Some of you, I get some of you at some point creating generational wealth for yourself. I even get this big boom in business if you have one, but if some of you are boom at work, some promotion raise, so look out for that. Some of you that are self-employed, way more bookings you have coming toward you, or people seeking you out for what you do. You want to commit to a narcissistic, detached weirdo. They don't even have their shit together. I don't know if that means financially. I don't know if that just means mentally. Their shit's not together. But you want that hoe. And there's unfinished business between you and that hoe, correct? Yes. What happened in the past? Ooh. Was you giving that pussy up or that dick? Y'all two had this sexual connection. Now, I'm not saying, some of you probably didn't even have sex. It just had a sexual tone to it. Some of you that were just like, okay, a lot of attraction there. I'll get that. I'll say that. You had a false start, didn't you? Did you give it up and then they just fell off the map? If not, even if you didn't give it up, what I get is some of you gave somebody what they wanted and they bailed out. Now, if it's not that, I get you at a false start with this person that came in quick but then left quick. Basically, to sum it up. And you still desire a commitment with somebody like that. Well, aren't you a class fucking act? But I'll keep going. Could be somebody that's like, you know, you're really upset over. I hope you ain't drinking over this. If not, maybe they drink over you. I don't know. That's the part of drinking. I don't know why drinking keeps coming out. It's driving me fucking crazy. You know what? I'm upset, Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm upset. Not me. Capricorn, did you fall for an idiot or a player or a woman? Could be a woman that's a player. I hope you didn't give it up and then somebody just fell off the map. If it's not that, I don't get that primarily, but it just kind of give me that sign. Or you fell for somebody who was like here for a season, but not for a lifetime. Very inconsistent playerish energy with that Knight of Wands reversed and then King of Swords reversed is challenging you. And then you got the Ace of Wands reversed, which is about false starts or things that start fast and end fast. How does this person feel about you? Let's dig into it. It could be a fire sign. It could be air. It could be any sign, really. How does this person feel about Capricorn right now? They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you and be open. See, it's repeating. Now they want you. Why couldn't you want me in the moment? I loved you then. And it takes you time to come and love me? How dare you, right? How fucking dare you? Okay, who keeps spamming that? I'm not, Kiasha, could you stop spamming that, please? Capricorn, you'd offer this person the world if they acted right, correct? You're just unfinished business. You know what I don't like about it, Capricorn? They left you high and dry. No, but I left. Well, okay, but you left them. Well, okay, the point I'm trying to make is it was a false start. It kind of gave you false hope, and it didn't work. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't care who left who or whatever. Now I want to, Capricorn, now I want to speak to you. I want to talk to you. I want to be on the same page with you. And I even want to be more open with you. That's what I feel like this person's feeling. But why couldn't you be open in the moment? Why do we have to have this big dramatic movie go on before you want to be open with? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the 20 PR Navarro. Thank you so much. Why the Five of Cups? And why is the Ace of Wands reversed? Y'all had a missed opportunity. Mark my words, it says that what they want is the Knight of Swords, or how they feel, sorry, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles about you, Seven of Wands reverse. They want to talk to you. They want to be less guarded towards you. They want to be cooperative with you. They want to work through things. I don't know who this is to, but I'm going to say it to you, Capricorn. I don't know who this is going to hit, but I'm going to say it. If you thought, some of you thought you imagined that they had feelings for you, and what I just got told, or what I felt the need to tell you was you didn't actually imagine it. They're just good at gaslighting. They're good at manipulating. They're good at making you think you're crazy. They're good at their craft, whatever that means to you. Who gives a fuck? I literally felt the need to tell you that if you thought you imagined it, actually you didn't. They're just good at what they do. They're good at their sly ways, or they're good at manipulating situations or gaslighting. Thank you for the 5, Elizabeth. Thank you. Who gives a damn? I can't stop saying it. This is a little side story. Some of you are going to buy a home or get a new home at some point. You got the home card. All right. I even get some of you in the future getting somewhere new because you kind of like how I felt, like getting out of something to get rid of the memories of something. That could be you at some point. Doesn't have to be. You may just move for whatever miscellaneous reason, but some of you maybe a relocation at some point. All right. Let's go to Aquarius now. Okay. Let's go to Aquarius. I told you the outcome. Disappointment. Being sad. Let's go to Aquarius. PR Navarro, where have you been? I ain't seen you in forever. All right, what's coming up for Aquarius? The sign of the detached water bearer. The sign of I know everything and you're dumb. The sign of I like you, but I can't express it because I don't like emotions. Let's go. Aquarius, what's coming up for Aquarius from now until the end of September 2025? The sign of I'm smarter than you and you're dumb. The sign of I'm big, you're little. I'm smart, you're dumb. Okay, let me stop. Okay, here we go. Let's go. 5. I just got for some of you, send my love to your new lover. So at some point, you're going to be like, well, I hope you treat that person better than you treated me. You'll see them with somebody new, all right, for a small portion. Okay. 5 of Wands, you're at odds with somebody, aren't you? Could be a fire sign, but let's see. What's your challenge? Why is it all happening? Queen of Swords, which keeps coming out today. We're repeating. You are so pissed at somebody, aren't you? Did you have a knockdown, drag out with somebody? If not a knockdown, drag out, you're definitely at odds. I don't know if there was words that were said or like some drama that happened, but you're not very fond of how something left off that happened before this read. I'll put it that way. Or I'm going to predict some knockdown, drag out between you and somebody that you're focused on, all right? But some of you, this is something that's currently or already happened. What happened in the past? 6 of Cups. Best case scenario, 5 of Swords reversed. What is G saying? Okay, here we go. Aquarius. Why is the Queen of Swords here for? You have this feeling like you and a person missed out with each other. 4 of Cups reversed. Or like somebody's getting away from you. It makes you bitter that somebody feels like they're not in your grip anymore, that they're getting away. You even think about a missed opportunity you had. And you knew that bitch had you as a choice. Or you knew that person wanted to choose you, didn't you? Yes! What was this person's actions or intentions toward Aquarius prior to this read? I'm dying to know. They were very immature on how they spoke, or very immature on their... this person was also watching you in the past or keeping tabs, right? It almost felt like it was somebody that you knew was interested in you, or you felt like there was interest there, but they held that interest back. You felt like they did less talking or no expressions of emotions. I'm not connecting to your read. I never connect to Aquarius reads. Never do. This person is, what it's telling me to tell you is they've been watching you for a little bit. They've been kind of keeping tabs on you. Even if they're not speaking, they're keeping tabs. They've been keeping tabs prior to this read. And they're in their head about you, like they've been watching you and keeping tabs on what you're doing. What did this person want with an Aquarius? To never leave you, wanted to be with you. They couldn't imagine being without you. Aquarius, I couldn't imagine my life without you. Then act like you can't imagine my life. Bitch, I just want to go to fuck off, don't you? Here's what bothers me in the 10 years of doing Tyler's Tarot. Can I tell, 1 second, Aquarius, I'm going to add you a little extra cards for the interruption, but let me just say this. In the almost 10 years I've done Tyler Tarot, the one thing that bothers, well, not one thing, but many things bother me, but here's what bothers me. People that let people get away from them because they don't want to let down their ego and just be real. They'd rather sit and play charades with other, play charades and two-time instead of just being upfront and saying what they feel, saying what they say, or leaving something behind to be with the love of their life. Why not? And it's driving me crazy that this is a big theme still 10 years later, because I've been doing this for a while, almost 10 years. I think technically, I think next year around Christmas is 10 years, so 9 years basically. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to say this. This person saw like y'all having big things happen with each other. I still think they feel that way. But now they're like keeping tabs on you. They're watching you. And you're feeling like this person's getting away, but they're really not away. I feel like they're watching and keeping tabs and shit. I even get for some of you an apology with the Five of Swords reversed as the best case scenario. Somebody may apologize and it'll give healing. All right. How would they know who this person is for the ones that are confused? The one you knew was sabotaging you. You knew they were doing it. You can kind of see right through people, can't you, Aquarius? And you knew what they were doing. You didn't see their antics as them really rejecting you. You saw it as, oh yeah, they're definitely pushing me away. They're sabotaging me. You saw right through it, you whore, didn't you? Yes, you saw right through it. Yes, you did. Didn't you? There's going to be healing through an apology at some point. And if it's not an apology, I would say it's somebody's attempt to make things right. Whether they're literally saying, I'm sorry, it may not even be that. It may be somebody attempting to try to reconcile things, whether it's through the form of a I'm sorry or not. Yes, 9 of Pentacles, 111. Yes, absolutely. What happened to G? What happened, G? What happened? Wait, what's going on with G tonight? I keep seeing people say, G, what happened? G, what are you doing? What's going on? I'm totally lost. What happened to G? Oh. Y'all do not. Okay, first of all, who timed out G? Because I need who timed out G? No, she's one of, first of all, G. No, she's a big contributor to my channel. I'm used to her ways, all right? Y'all do not time out G. Who did that? Whoever, don't do that again. She's like a big contributor to my channel. She sends me tons of super chats. She has her ways, granted that, but no, don't do that. Don't do it. I ain't gonna go off on who did it, but I'm just saying, don't do it. Will she be able to get back in? Thanks, Crystal Martinez. 1 second, Aquarius. Or is it permanent? I don't know how that goes. I don't even know how that goes. Okay, got you. Okay. Got you. I ain't gonna go off on nobody. I'm just saying, please don't do that again, because she does. I even called her out that she trolls, but you know she's an acceptable troll. She's a troll that pays the bills. All right. Okay. But yes, Aquarius, I definitely feel like yeah. Let's see. Aquarius, do you want me to ask? I don't know why I want to ask you this. Do you want me to ask if you two ultimately become something or stay something? Okay. What is the likelihood of Aquarius becoming something with this person or staying something? Actually, I'm gonna do actually two. Okay, first card is the ones that stay. Okay, well these. Okay, pile number one will be for the ones that want to stay with someone. So if you're already with them, what's the longevity? Pile two will be for the ones that are not with them necessarily, but what's the likelihood of y'all coming together and staying together? All right, upright if likely, reversed if not. First pile, what? What do you have for the first pile? Y'all, if you're pile one and you're like trying to stay with somebody, you two have y'all two are meant to stay together. So make it work. All right. Big time. There's a big possibility you two will stay together. What about ones where they want to come together and be together? So pile two. Upright. Yes. Yeah. Sun card. There's going to be a summer or spring timeline. It could be next summer or spring. I don't know. But you two have a big possibility of being together or coming together. Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries is here. I think I said Leo. Yeah, I said Leo already because I got a lot of Leo energy too. But for some of you, I feel like there's a possibility of you being with someone that you think that it's all going with or it's all is lost with. You may be shocked. You may be shocked. Let's go to Pisces. You got two yeses for that. The sun and the lover is both upright. They're both piles. Some of you, the lover you're supposed to be with, maybe it's not going to be an easy process to be with them, but they're your lover. I know that's going to add to people's delusions as well. I mean, don't stick around and be abused, but mentally, emotionally, whatever. But some of you, maybe your future lover it's not meant to be fluffy duffy at the beginning. Maybe it's something that strengthens. I don't know. I find that really be a strange outcome for both piles, but okay. Some of you lover that you end up with, it won't be easy to be with them at first. Maybe they're meant to have this big grand ending or grand, whatever. I don't know. But y'all good. I'm not mad at nobody. Y'all good. I love me some Amanda. I like Jordan. I'm not faulting them, but no, I don't block G has contributed thousands of dollars to my channel, thousands. So thank you, G. All right, let's go to Pisces. I just got, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Anybody got time for that? Watch out for fires. Also, you may hear about a fire. Watch your stoves or any type of gas leak or something. Watch out for, check for things. Make sure you're cutting stuff off. I just got, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. All right, let's go to Pisces now. If you're waiting for somebody to run with you, stop wasting your time. Pisces. What is the love message for Pisces? What's coming up for Pisces from now until the end of September? All right, here we go. Let's see, here we go. Let's go to, thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you. King of Swords reversed. What's your challenge? Page of Wands reversed. What, right off the bat, you two are not speaking, right? Or speaking little. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire, Aries, Sag, Leo. You're turning your back. Three of Wands reversed. You know what's funny, Pisces? You're not going to be waiting on them anymore. You're going to get to a point where you turn your back and stop waiting. What happened in the past? Five of Cups. Some of you were really hurt by this. I don't know what hurt you necessarily. It's just telling me you were hurt. Best case scenario, 3 of Cups. That's a card where you, I hope you're not, okay, let me just do some clarifiers here. So 2 of Pentacles. First of all, you got more options coming in. I think I could see you having a new option in the future, but also the old option, you're kind of like still residually stuck on a little bit, but turning your back on it actively. Here we go, 1 second. Is this a reunion upright reverse? It's like you dating somebody else. I'm kind of getting that. Yeah, you're going to be dating somebody else. They're going to try to get with you when you try to move on. They're going to try to resurface when you move on. Mark my words, you'll have a new option in the future, and this person tries to resurface, whether through messages, whether through popping up where you at, or some way, your job, whatever, I don't know. Online, you will not be able to get rid of them easily. In fact, what makes them want you more in the future is you turning your back. They're going to feel like you're not waiting on them anymore. They're going to feel like your back is turned. Let them feel that. For a small portion of you, if they chose somebody over you, they'll regret that in the long haul. What I just got was that you can't go signing a deal with the devil and then get mad when he comes to collect. For them, not for you. So some of you, they signed a deal with the devil. Now, whatever that, now that doesn't have to be, something that you, some of you, the main story I get is fuck a whole triangle thing. What I get is whoever you're turning your back on, whoever you're stopping the communication, whoever you stop waiting for will want you in the end. And it's literally because you're turning your back. I don't think they think that you're going to turn your back, but they're going to start to feel like you're not waiting on them anymore. So were you waiting on them? Say yes or no to that. Were you waiting on them? And you know what? Some of you, they knew you were waiting on them. That's the sad part. That's the scary part. That's the disgusting part. That son of a bitch. So I'm saying, even if you wasn't waiting on them, they may have assumed you were. How would they know who this is? How would they know who this bitch is? A Leo? Some of you could be somebody you dealt with around the spring and summer of this year. Some of you last year. They were on your mind, or you were dealing with them spring and summer. The slow-moving bitch, the one that moves as slow as molasses. The mama's boy, the mama's girl, or something about their mother, or the demise of a mother, or something about their mother. Something about a mother. Hopefully wouldn't attach to somebody, but what I'm going to put it this way is you turning your back is what makes them want you more. I think they think you're going to be moving on. That bitch is going to basically try to pop up. And I feel like they could even be the type that pops up when you're with somebody else in the future. So what does that predict for you, that you're going to end up with somebody else? They're going to see that. They're going to observe that. I'm going to say it. They even feel like a sense of possessiveness of you, like you're theirs. That's my bitch. My bitch is dating somebody else. You're going to have more options. You're going to be a hot bitch, a hot mama, a hot daddy, whether you're male or female. How does this person feel about Pisces right now? Who you telling no to? Take that to your mama. Don't bring it to me. Don't do that. Go to somebody that gives a shit and tell them that. You don't talk to me like that, all right? You don't negate my reads. Those comebacks, that make sense, but I don't care. You don't tell me no. Or that, no, that's not. Don't watch the reads. They feel like they lost a happily ever after with you. They feel like it's like they want to give up too, but they're really not giving up. Look, this person's imagined more with you than you probably would give them credit for. They've seen more with you. Like they've seen like the picket fence. They've seen the relationship. They wanted that, but they fucked it up. Somebody fucked it up. Being too slow. what's going to happen is you're going to meet somebody else or connect to somebody else, and they're going to want you when they see you with somebody else, and they're going to feel like you're basically turning your back, or that you're not waiting anymore. I think for some of you, I think some of you, a lot of you, for you ones that are not waiting anymore, they knew you was waiting, and when they start to feel your energy less, they're going to start panicking. All right. With that being said, you all have a good one. And your outcome, what was your outcome? You having more options. Can y'all predict what's coming up for me now? Y'all give me predictions. I predict for y'all all day. Y'all don't even give me predictions no more. What's coming up for me? Do you know there was this one woman that predicted my whole 2025? And I look back at this screenshot I took of her prediction, right? The shit came true to a T. Oh, yes, I'll take that. Okay. Okay. I'm with that. All right, with that being said, you all have a good one. Some of y'all, look, do me a favor and give me like a little gift. Leave me predictions in my comment section after this video. Bye, y'all.